own souls. We're raising up a new world where everyone is sacred, every life accounted for. Grow your garden, find your tribe, let your hearts burn inside, move your body towards the light.
Hello everybody, welcome to Terraform Together. We are out here in the Sonoran desert promoting environmental sustainability, simple living, and just a general happier way of life. If you haven't watched our first episode, go back and be sure to check that out. This series brings you through our early days when we were trying to get out of survival mode and into a comfortable dwelling. This episode goes through a lot of cool stuff. We get water, we get electricity, we get a tiny house out here finally, and get to move out of the old 1990s RV. Today's project, I'm working on installing this automatic gate opener out here. It's like I need something to store the battery in that will be fairly weatherproof and keep it out. So I found this on the property that somebody had left. That's an old barbecue grill, and this is redneck as which makes me laugh, but it works great. And there's plenty of room. We got these two greenhouses. One is I think 15 by 7 and one is like 8 by 20. It was actually an ordering error why we ended up with two. So this is kind of what we got going. This was empty until this morning. My first big batch of microgreens. So I'm doing radishes and sunflowers in this batch. So these need to sit like this for about 3 days, and then you pull them out, and in like a week or so they're good to eat. This one's still completely empty. But it's a pretty big space, and so I was kind of thinking about doing some raised planter beds in here and having this more be like a big garden. I made it home with, we have two 2,500 gallon water tanks, so that was crazy driving here and getting all these strapped down. So here's the pad that we made. It's basically compacted gravel and sand. What was nice about this is basically all I had to do was buy these 2x3s, and all the sand and gravel we got from our wash.
Brother, I hear the sound of your heart pouring out like the ocean waves, singing of the glorious power of the mountain. I hear you sing.
We are in. We got the second platform built. Give you guys kind of a little tour. We have the two lines coming in from the tanks, two shut-off valves, so we can kind of independently monitor the tanks. So this all comes up and over, and down this way, and we'll stub out here where we will have our pump house. The other thing I have going on here is this little tee-off. So this is going to be a spot for me to add on 2 more tanks. Here's what we're up to today. We're getting in the shade sails for the tiny house. That's going to help quite a bit with the heat during the summer and just give us a nice little patio space out here. So we have the first post in. This has been a beast of a job. I thought it was going to be really easy. It is not. Just my new tool over here. Katie's over here with a busted wrist from trying to use it. Yeah, about 30 seconds maybe?
A minute.
Okay.
You know, it hit a big rock.
Yeah.
It twisted.
So it's like a freaking bucking bull out here with the rocks. But yeah, we got that one in. It's concreted. This is the second day the weather's toying with me. We've got storm clouds over here. Storm clouds over here. None where we are. It's raining! Just the tiniest little bit, but it's something. I think this is the first rain we've had since February, maybe even January. Give you guys a little tour of what's going on the last couple days. We've been getting the little tiny house all set up for our first official workaway. That's coming today in a couple hours. So we're tentatively calling this the Yucca Flats because it kind of looks like a nuclear bomb testing site, and that was a historic one in Nevada, and it kind of makes me laugh. So we're going with that tentatively until we think of something better. Today we worked on getting these 4 poles in. What's really cool, these are going to be used as a shade structure. This here is our shade cloth. This was a pool cover. All the poles came for free, this came for free, so it's all scrap, which is really cool. Pretty much everything out here is scrap. And our little outdoor kitchen area, so this is kind of a cool deal. I think eventually this whole thing will get shaded in with a metal roof, which would be really nice for workwears. But T3, he's kind of found his permanent home. We got in the skirting to keep rattlesnakes and stuff out. This is all just pallets, scrap wood, and scrap metal that we got for free. And this guy here, I think we named him Beelzebub, the Deer Lord. And so we found him just on this, I think it was a stump that got pulled up when we cleared this road, but we've got the cob oven working. Our coyote here on top. Starting to get it fired up. This is our first fire, so it's been dry.
Teach me the ways of grace. Set fire to my spirit with your soul. Show us how true power comes, not from money, muscles, or guns, but in the endless well you weave from your love that is pregnant with wisdom.